the reason why you have a hard time doing no contact with your ex after the breakup is because when it comes to having to wait it out, not hearing from them, you feel like because you're not good enough that maybe they won't come back. And so you're a lot less certain about their return than the average secure person, or for example, the coach who's seen it 20,000 times before. And on that note, my name is Coach Benny, and I help people get their exes back. Before I did this, I was a dating coach for about 5 years, where I had to pay attention to what actions create attraction in other people. So yeah, you're going to be dealing with this uncertainty as to whether or not your ex is ever going to text you again. Every single time they pull away and you're not hearing from them within a certain amount of time. This uncertainty is coming from a place of you feeling not good enough, but those reasons are going to be personalized to your identity and your story. Now, the reason why you haven't conquered this problem yet is because you have a coping story about how you're not, like you're really decent in an area that you actually suck in. So you're not being honest with yourself about the specific areas that deep down inside you really don't feel great about. When I really came to grips with my own personal struggles, the things that I identified about myself that I didn't like was that A, I didn't know how to fight. It's hard for guys to admit. And B, I wasn't good with women. Another thing that's hard for guys to admit. So what I did was I went and I started investing time in that discipline of martial arts, started training jiu-jitsu, and I also went out and invested time into learning about how attraction works and putting myself out there to face rejection in order to get the kind of confirmation, the feedback from women in general that helped heal my insecurities about that problem. Now, before I ever did that work, any time that I would talk to a girl and I'm not hearing back for a certain amount of time, I'm just chopping it up to how I'm not good enough, blah, 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 blah. And I would bridge the gap in terms of effort level and essentially chase that person off because I didn't have enough internal reasons as to why I would expect that they would return. And chances are you're doing the same thing. So I want you to be honest with yourself. What areas in your life are you lying to yourself about that you really suck in? Like these are going to be not just little things. It's like, oh yeah, haha, I can't sing. No, it's the things that matter to you that you're ashamed to admit that you're not good in. That's what your coping story is. And once you figure out these areas, you need to come up with some kind of realistic, attainable goal or some discipline that you can invest time into that's essentially going to wash these insecurities away. And this is going to give you a strong foundation in order to re-attract your ex or to attract somebody new and to be able to wait out moments of not hearing from that other person. And if you want my help with this process, click into my profile, click the link in the middle of the profile, set up a call with me, tell me your story, and I'll give you a step-by-step game plan to re-attract your ex.